I've tried to get world records on this channel before. One time I sped run Super Fiano 809 World. Another time I sped run eating an onion. One of those is not an actual speedrun category, and the other one I was too slow in. I'll let you decide which is which. But I still want to get a world record. So I came up with this idea of playing Jabum's Well Done SMB3 Mario ROM hack. I watched Snarfman get this world record, and one, it was only 6 minutes, which is pretty short, and two, he died a bunch in his run. So I figured that's a good candidate for me to steal his world record. So I started playing it without save states to sort of get a baseline how hard it would be and learn SMB3 mechanics because I've never played it before. And I found it very challenging. And I'm going to finally, many months later, beat this game today. It'll look like this. I do not like this boss fight, but I just thought of something that should work. Yeah, in this game, Bowser can't hit you when you're crouched like this. So I'm not killing him with the star because that doesn't work, apparently. So we're just gonna hide here and slowly hit him. And that will let me clear the game in less than 4,000 deaths, which is, I guess, a cool milestone. It took over half of them, over 2,000 deaths, were in level 4. Which I then watched Snarfman's clear video, and you can just skip the second half of the level, so I was very unhappy to see that. But level 5 is the second half of the level, which I don't understand. It made me feel like it was intended to skip it, and I felt trolled. Anyway. I don't know how long this is going to take, but this is the way I'm doing it. Alright. Done that in less than 4,000 deaths. I did get better at the game. Most of my clears are a little bit better than that. I'll show you me beating the second to last level. Finally hit that guy. Done. Good game, but I won't be getting world record on it. What game will I be getting world record? As the title says, Pyeongchang Racer. You're up to bat. I should have prepared better. One, it's Pyongyang Racer. My apologies there. And I also forgot my tagline. My next challenge will be to get world record in Pyongyang Racer. This is a Flash game made in and featuring North Korea. It's a nice little driving game where you drive around North Korea. The leaderboards look like this. 2 people tied for 7 minutes, 16 seconds. So I'm going for a 7:15 if possible. My strat here is we're going to take a look at their videos, analyze them, and then do it better than they did. Note to self, remember to check if the microphone is in front of you before recording. 3, 2, 1, and we're off! For the first, how long? It looks like 2 or 3 minutes. There's not really much difference. To play the game, you hold up to go forward. You can steer. Steering slows you down. Going on the grass disqualifies you. And getting gas tanks like that refills your gas. That's what I use to judge the time. It does say your time constantly up here, so whenever I hit a gas can, I marked that time. Except for the top right, who I can't really read. Anyway, I'm going to see if I can analyze how you take the turns. This guy at the top left, he's the winner. He takes some very subtle turns. The other guys are, like, he's a lot jerkier. I don't know if that'll matter or not. I don't think it really does. The first 2 or 3 minutes, they're all within a tenth of a second. So let's skip to something interesting. Okay, something interesting coming up. There's a gas can with a taxi hiding right behind it, right here. Can you see the taxi? Me neither. How about here? So they all swerve very aggressively to get the can but avoid the taxi. However, the top left, which is our world record holder, misses the can completely. That definitely wasn't intended, but apparently he gets away with it. So now that I know you can skip that barrel, maybe I can skip it in a less swervy way. I didn't analyze how much time that swerve costs, but I will. This guy is completely shunning it. Everyone else is going for it. That's definitely a time save. It's 0.44 seconds. 4/10 of a second he saved by doing that skip. So I'll definitely be doing that. The downside is that then you have to do this really hard turn. So over the grass, like I said, disqualifies you if you go too deep into it. I don't know where that marker is. At the beginning of his run, he was actually complaining about a turn that was 5 minutes in. It was probably that one. So these people don't even go for it. They just hang out, take the far right line. But if that's saving 0.4 seconds, I'm definitely going to have to take that inside line. And it doesn't even look like he skipped a barrel now. Everyone's pretty much at the same gas, even though this guy skipped 2 at this point. That's pretty much it. We'll skip to the end here. There is nice 2 U-turns over the grass. And then our leader ends here with a 16 seconds and 60 millitenths of a second, 60 hundredths, 16.6. So I need to save 6/10 off of his time. We'll see if I can do it. He does have the one unintentional barrel skip. Remember that. That's about it. I'm going to go play. So I mentioned it's a Flash game, and Flash is dead, so how am I going to play it? I'm going to use Flashpoint. This is an application that I'm not going to endorse it, but it looks like it's archived a ton of Flash games. And if you search for Pyongyang Racer, it shows up. And you just click play, and I guess they've have a Flash player embedded or something. I don't know, super convenient. Here is the game. So yeah, welcome to Pyongyang, made in the DPRK, as all good games are. Go now to start. Right as the beat was dropping on the song, I clicked that. I apologize. So here are the rules on the right. Don't hit cars. If you hit 10 vehicles, you'll be stopped for bad parking. That's actually 3. I guess they made it more difficult. You have to collect these petrol barrels. And here's the game. Okay, hopefully the sound, actually let me bump it down even lower. Hopefully the sound isn't overwhelmingly loud now. I was just going to show the basic controls. You can go forward, left and right to steer. You do steer tighter when you let go of the gas. I don't know if I'll need to do that or not. in the run. If you go out of bounds, it does that. Here's the front of the car. Most people on the internet probably have never seen that before. Front license plates in North Korea. Push file should take notes in case that comes up in GeoGuessr. So that's it. Up here in the left, top left, is a map. It's one lap around that course. I'm going to start by timing it. My first barrel. I'm just going to hold up, run into the first barrel, and make sure that that time aligns with the times that I wrote down. I don't see any reason why they shouldn't, but it should be, I don't have it written down, 19 seconds or so, 19 something. Slight tap to the right to make sure I hit it. Awkward. Okay, so I hit that. Now I'm gonna stop it and we'll load that up in VSDC so I can look at it frame by frame. 20.57 is what my note said. Here I'm at 20.51. We step forward frame by frame, and the next frame, 6.4, is when I collected the barrel. So that's essentially the same. A little frustrating that the timestamps aren't going to match up exactly, but that's the way it is. I'm going to do the same thing with a little swerve and see how much time a swerve costs. Alright, just right here in the middle when I'm at max speed, just do a little, this is a big swerve, right? And then let's actually do another one. So the first one, it's between 20.49 and 5.8 that I collected the barrel. So really no difference than my straight run, which is concerning. And for that other one with the big swerve, 20.53 before and 5.8 after. So when we're looking at hundredths of a second for that big of a swerve, that makes me think it's going to be really hard to save 0.6, but we'll see. I'm going to start doing actual runs now. So I played for like an hour, but I was really thinking about what if it's possible to skip it? So the easiest way to find that skip, jump right to the end, is to look at the code. So I once again downloaded a random program, JPEX's Flash decompiler. I found the Swift for the game. I forget where, honestly. It was before I found Flashpoint. I think I might have downloaded it from the Wayback Machines version of the website. Anyway, this was really easy to, you just basically opened it. You open the Swift inside and you can see all the code. It was written in CS5. Was that what it's called? CS5? I don't even remember what it's called anymore. I think it was CS. I don't remember what the CS stands for. Whenever I did Flash development, I didn't use the Adobe software. But obviously it's got all the qualities of the game, right? These are all the graphics. The code, however, has got all of the code I would expect and more. It's got a bunch of crazy things in it. Like, it's got Facebook integration. You can load different maps. You can play as different character. There's something about a boost. Let me find some of the things I was looking for. Fake beaten, jelly beaten, light beaten, mud use, cake beaten, shield use. I don't know what all this stuff is. I don't know if this person had big plans for the game or if they started with a different game to model after. Trying to find my way through it. I'm not used to all of the programming because they'll reference frames of the Flash objects, and when I built it in Flash, I didn't use Flash objects. Anyway, I was right at the verge here. It's on the congrate screen. I believe they were using congrate as a verb to congratulate. So the congrate screen had all of your final screen info. Let me find it again for Congrate. I believe it was this one. Okay, if this render mode equals render score, then we're going to rockracer.gamecommon.create page Congrate destroy scene. That looks like the end. So this is if this destination path is greater than length divided by 2 minus 3, and the car object destination path is less than location 2.length divided by 2 plus 2, then pass path equals true. What the heck does that mean? Okay, I don't really want to understand all of this. There's variables for 14 different locations. Some of them are null, some of them are 0. Some of them look like they're being set though. So I'm going to assume that that's 14 checkpoints you need to pass, and we're not going to have a warp to end, which is disappointing. I'm going to do one more look for a boost because I saw references to that. Actually, let me start with horn. I wanted to see if there was where the code is to play the horn. When does this get called? And then I'm going to see if I can find matching code to do a boost. Here, it's right here. We have key up, down, left, right. Spacebar is horn, I believe. Spacebar, carlist.use bonus. Escape. Does escape mute it? Oh, that would be wonderful. Is quit enabled? Oh, I thought I read quiet, I guess. Okay, so that's curious. On the key down handler, that would run when you press the key down. We have up, down, left, right, space, and space has weapon view dot current state, whatever. It ends with dot play horn sound. But on the key up handler, we have up, down, left, right, and then space. If this is not paused and the state complete view use bonus, does honking make you go faster? Let's see. I don't think I even tested the honk. Turn left and right calls the turn left and right function with a start flag equals true. I'm not surprised to see that because tapping it and holding it gives very different inputs. There's definitely a ramp up to using it. If this stopped flying, why is there a functionality for if your car can fly? Then it adds drag friction, roll friction. There's so much code that's not in this game. It's very suspicious. Anyway, I don't think I learned anything from looking at the code, but it was interesting. So I guess back to racing now. Sand road, oil road, grass. What is this? I guess the game has grass. One last fun thing to show off before I get into the game. If you scroll up on this window, it shows you that there's more stuff. That's the health shield, and I don't know what the 0 out of 23 is, but I am super curious if the person either copied another game and just removed the stuff they didn't want, or if they planned on adding a lot more to this game. Curious if this will hurt my health. It did hurt my health. Anyway, Let's reset that and get back to some runs. I'm running out, but I'm getting close. It's right there. Oh, I don't know. Hello, Twitch. This is that great moment of the stream when I talk to nobody because no one's here. I don't have indicators for these U-turns because I feel kind of like good about my winging it. Oh my gosh. Where did that turn come from? I've been doing those pretty good. $7.23. Didn't even start recording. That was my best run so far. Definitely in a PB at this point. I got one more gas can to go, which will make it to the end. I have run out of gas, gotten that gas can, and still made it to the end. So, no, oh, that hurts. This one, you can go real aggressive on the grass, but you can't go that aggressive. Ugh, one out of bounds at the end. We'll see if it's a 7.19. That would be a PB. Ugh, felt so good though. Nope, 7.20. Dang. So here we go. 0 collectibles. New PB. A 7.18. Hey, 7.19. Here we go. Maybe 7.19? No. This would be a fantastic run if I hadn't ran into that car. So we'll see. This could still be 7.16. Come on, baby. No. 7.17. I'm pretty sure that was 7.17.05. This one's actually going to be a 7.16. No, how was that a 7.17? It wasn't even close. Another 17. 651.59. As long as it's below 652, I feel like I'm Gucci. I think it's exactly 0.2, so I might be 0.4. This might be another 717.00 type deal. Because the world record did these real tight. I didn't do that second one real tight. Let's see. So slow. Another 7.17. That was such a real low 7.17. And I didn't record it, so I'm very happy. I went like this, didn't even see the final screen, but it's probably 7. Oh my gosh, oh, I'm done for the day. All right. We'll see. Fingers crossed. Last hard turn. We are still ahead of world record pace. Let's see if we get it. Gucci, man. No! Oh my gosh, I had to turn left. I turned too tight. Practice run. Out of bounds costs you 3 seconds. Ugh, probably an 18. Another 17 for the pile. I don't want to talk about that one. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, why? You got greedy. You turned. No. Let's dodge the taxi, and then we got ourselves a run. What was that? That's 4 runs in a row that I've lost at like the 2-minute mark. I think I'm losing it for the day. This might be my last run of the day. I hate redoing the first 2 minutes. They're so infuriatingly dull. The several times today when I've been on world record pace up to the 6-minute mark, it's so much more satisfying to lose there rather than here. Like, it's not like I wasted 4 minutes before losing. It's that I didn't have to redo this 3 times in those 6 minutes. I don't like this part at all. I'm getting grumpy. This is definitely my last run for the day. No excuse for grumpiness. Get on the other side of the white line. So yeah, commentary. Been playing this game for weeks now. Gotten a lot of 717s. Just trying to get a clean run in. I know where to turn for all the turns. I know the times that I should be hitting. That was not great. It wasn't terrible, but I think we'll put it in the bad category. That was not bad. We'll put that in a good category, I guess. Slightly not perfect. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. This next one always makes me really nervous. You have to really swerve like aggressively on the steering wheel to dodge the car. Because I go to the right of it. That was actually a lot less aggressive than I should have. I just realized that maybe that's why everyone else goes to the left of it. I go to the right because I figure it's quicker. When you go to the left, you're aiming left as the road turns to the right, so you have to really swerve back. Whereas mine sort of sends me to the inside lane, but anyway. I got a full tank of gas. I got sunglasses on. I got the rest of that quote. We're gonna skip the next barrel, which is a skip I thought up myself. Didn't see it on a video. Because you just straight up don't need that gas. And staying in the first lane is quicker and also safer, because you don't run into that big old bus next to that gas tank. So, world record pace is 4:18.16. When I get this next one, I should be getting it at 4:17 something. I think I did. If you wanted to look yourself again, the next one is 4:36.96. I think I lose speed on this section, and I don't know why or care why, but 36.96 is what we're looking for. I definitely got it 36 something. So, good run, world record pace. We're now going to stay on world record pace by doing the skip that only the world record does right here, another barrel skip. That was scary, almost went in the grass. And now we're going to do this hard turn, which I'm at like 50% on. Oh, I like it. I decided to change my strat today, actually. Instead of turning at the middle of the lines, I started turning at the start of the last one, which is a much more aggressive initial angle, so it's not a blind capture of the barrel. I haven't checked to see if it's slow or not. I've just been hoping that it's not, because it is much easier than grabbing the barrel blind, which is what I'll have to do on the next hard. The next turn is the only hard turn remaining. This barrel should be at 556.01, so please see a 55. Yeah, definitely saw a 55. World record pace, baby. We are going to turn right at the start of the last line and hopefully end up pointing right at the barrel and then have to do another turn. I was pointed at it for my second turn. I started it, got scared, delayed, did it again. So I ended up turning late because I missed it earlier. I was aimed at it and I just turned in front of it, and it was really embarrassing, and I didn't want to redo that. This is world record pace though, boys and ladies. All I have is a U-turn left. This might be the run. I forget what I have said and haven't said. I've been commenting on every run as if it was the run. Yeah, who cares about the time? I think I'm still on pace. Let's not scuff this one. Not perfect, but not bad. Pretty good. Oh, that's it. This is for sure. 100 gift subs if this is not a 716. Oh, finally. Finally. 716.59. That was 716.59. I beat the other world record by 1/100th of a second, but that puts me tied at first place, I believe. That feels good. Let's see, what do we want to do? Right here, I want to take a screen print of my time, and I'm going to send it to racer.curio tours and see where I am on their championship rankings. So we'll be doing that for sure. I'm going to go submit this video to speedrun.com, hopefully jump up on their leaderboards. And I guess challenge isn't complete until I'm on the leaderboard, so keep waiting. But it's coming. Oh, it's coming. Okay, so we'll submit that there. I haven't been refreshing this website every hour for the last week. It's just a coincidence that I caught it so soon. But my run has been verified. I am officially on the leaderboards with a gold medal. Since I tied their time, I get to stand on the stage with them. This person's been standing there for 2 years holding up their gold. A year later, this person came up and then they're holding it together. And then I come up and I'm like, hey guys, how you doing? Let me grab onto that medal. Sad day for these two people who used to be tied for third, but now they get bumped down to fourth. So there you have it. It's kind of a long video, but it was kind of a long process to become a world record holder. But challenge complete.